Oysters. They used to be the poor man's food in London. They used to eat them. They were the poor people ate them because they were so cheap. Or they didn't cost anything. Nowadays they're not that expensive. I mean, I pay about 40p for an oyster. These oysters are local. My friend Dan, who sells me all my fish down the road in the marketplace, wouldn't tell me where they came from. He thinks it's somewhere near Woodbridge. Anyway, they're local. They really are local. I don't know what kind they are. They are fabulous. I've opened some already. Here we are. They're quite fat, so they're well grown. I'll show you what to do. It's not very easy, this. You need an oyster knife and you need to protect your hands. You need to find the right place to go in. In this case, you either go in at the end or at the side. I'm going to go in at the end. I'm going to push. Oh, that one's easy. Oh, that was easy. Be careful, if it's too easy, it might be open already, in which case it might have gone off. Now, if an oyster's gone off, you can normally smell it. That smells of the sea. It's fabulous. Beautiful. And what you need to do is to take out, first of all, just let some of the juice run off because it'll be very salty. Take out the flesh, remove it from its umbilical cord, because I'm going to pop that in my mouth in a minute and eat it raw, and put it onto a Yorkshire pudding tin. These are cocktail Yorkshire pudding tins to stop the juice falling out. Take another one. Now this may prove more difficult. You can sometimes go in the side. I can't see a natural entrance of a sort of crevice. I can't see it. So I'm going to have to go through the end again. Turn it over, in fact. You want to get it so that it looks like the bill of an eagle, the beak of an eagle on a curve, like that, and go at the end of the beak, go in. You've got to push very hard, and that works. It's wonderful. It's good. You've got to have a bit of strength here. Boy's job, this. I'll have the girls onto me saying it's perfectly easy for a woman to do it too. Now just pour some of the juice away. There we are. Release it from its umbilical cord. And there we have another one here. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this. Just go a bit to the side. You can sometimes go, oh, yes, that's it. I think I go down the side actually, I should have done that. Okay, there we are. Oysters, of course, are an aphrodisiac. Let's not go into that. Lovely they are. Pour a little bit of the juice out. Oops, let them rest on there. And the last but not least, this wonderful piece. See if I can do it from the side. A Frenchman taught me this. Is you don't have to go in at the end, go in at the side if it's easier. There we are. Oh, look at this. Release it from its umbilical cord. I knew a Frenchman in Paris at Fouquet's restaurant where I used to work as a waiter who opened oysters. He was the only oyster opener there, and he did them in seconds while he was chatting away to his clients at the table, and he was just opening them like that, really fast. Okay, I'm going to have one raw, whole, and I'm not going to let it slip down my throat. I'm going to eat it as it is, tiny bit of lemon juice, and that's it, nothing else. No salt, no Tabasco sauce. I like these as they are, local. Here we go. That is not too salty. There's a sweetness to it. It's fabulous. Now, with the rest of them, I'm just going to put a tiny bit of cream over the top. I don't like doing the cheese, grated cheese and mashed potato bit, which some people do. Sorry, don't like it, can't be doing with it. It spoils the oyster. These oysters, a tiny, tiny bit of cream. Some restaurants do a vodka shot or a Bloody Mary with it. I don't agree with that because actually you shouldn't really have spirits with oysters. Under the grill let's put some pepper on as well, tiny bit of pepper. No lemon juice this time, just the cream and the pepper, or creme fraiche. Under the grill, about 7 or 8 minutes. So here we are, 7 or 8 minutes under a grill, and the oysters have shrunk a bit because they're mainly water. But for those of you who don't like raw oysters, try this. It's a great alternative. And all you need now is a little bit of lemon juice. on top after rather than before. If you put it on before, the cream will curdle and it won't be nice. The lemon will be bitter. So there we are, cooked oysters. That's the alternative.